Burrow here. I'm in the shop and I'm working on my Skyhawk, Buick Skyhawk 1976. Back there. She's got a few issues. First off and foremost, the transmission. Engine runs just fine, but if you try, clutch engage is just fine as well. But if you try to put it into a gear, reverse, first, whatever you want to put it into, it's just horrible grinding noise. Will not rotate the tires, and it's just there's no power at all. Nothing really happens. So today I've actually gone through and I've looked at the system here. It looks like it is a T50 transmission, made back in the 70s for lighter cars, commuter cars, subcompacts, which is what the Skyhawk here is. Skyhawk came with a V6 from the factory. It's all right there. I believe it is the same engine. It's also the same transmission that came from the factory. It does have a new alternator there, new distributor cap. I'm not sure how old they are, but according to the owner that I bought it from last week, it is fairly new. One also thing I need to work on is the master cylinder here. Water, the level is low. Also, there's some gunk in it, so I'll probably change out the lines, give it a nice flush with brake fluid. There's quite a bit of work to do here. There is some BS wiring here that previous owner got it when he was 15. And he decided to put wiring in for underglow, and he also put in some aftermarket speakers, or horns really. Removed the one that was in here from the factory because I cannot find that horn, and put in his own. So they were bracketed up to this bar right here. They were with just they were just with a couple of zip ties. These ones right here. Zip tied to this bar, and then just wired up in the most janky way imaginable. And for some reason, the main wiring harness actually goes over the head here on the left side of the engine and back over. You can see the ones that I've pulled out or working on pulling out. Those are all from the wiring of the underglow and the horns. They had underglow going around the front of the headlights, with underneath the grill here, on top and on bottom, as well as same on the same right here. Just with some glue and sticky tape, whatever it was, not sure, but looked nice residue. I'm not really entirely sure the original miles. It's been a little while since I last checked. It says 118,000, but I kind of doubt that in the way, the shape that this is in. The seats are completely torn out. So between that transmission and the wiring, the seat needs to be changed out so at least it's comfortable to sit in while operating it. And you can see the more of the wiring here. This goes straight through the firewall back in. It comes around with the LED strips around the gauge cluster, which is just bolted in with these brackets and Phillips head screwdriver. All the way through here, and then all of this wiring down here. It's a bit of a mess, and it's going to be a bit of work to do. But you know what? I'm looking forward to getting it running. It's been well over a year since I last posted a video, so I think it was about time to do something. And for those of you who are new to the channel, if you're coming on, I am intending this channel to be mostly for digging gold out here in the Pacific Northwest. So it should be a lot of fun out here. So, most videos will be with gold, some will be with the car. So we're going to have a little bit of a mix of everything here. I used to do a lot of video games, War Thunder, World of Tanks, some Minecraft, The Walking Dead, that kind of stuff. But I've kind of gone on the wayside of that, and it's just too crowded there. So I'm getting back into working on cars. I found this for a steal. $650. Yeah. Got it bought and towed. Drove it down for about an hour and less than $800. I'm pretty stoked. Yeah. I have a whole lot of screen time, so with SluiceGoose, we're actually going out tomorrow for gold digging. It's going to be really early morning. We're going to get out there and we're going to kick some butt with that gold. We're going to get it. So, look forward to that, guys. So, I should be posting a video, and as well as he should be posting a video with Sluice, with the goose. Looking forward to it. So, look forward to hearing from you guys. Check me out on Instagram. There's also a page on Facebook. It's still labeled as Der Panzer. But you can mostly find me on as El Burrow. Instagram is El Burrow AU. It's all lowercase with a W at the end of Burrow. Just want to give you guys a channel update of what's going on with me. If it wasn't for that paint job, she'd be looking pretty good. And there's definitely some Bondo in there. Really badly done. It was smoothed out by hand, so it comes through that paint. All the seals here, the weather stripping, that's all cracked and faded and just deteriorated. This is a hard car to find. It's an H-body from GM, so it's the same as the Chevy Monza. This is Pontiac Sunbird, Oldsmobile Starfire, and of course the Buick Skyhawk. The Monza actually came with options for 305 V8 as well as a 350 V8. So I actually have an option to win that V6. I plan on having that V6 until it dies, and then swapping that out probably with the 305 or 350. Since that block is a 231 V6, just take that. It really is just a chopped up, shortened up 350. It has the exact same pistons. You can just drop those in. So hopefully being able to find a replacement transmission, or if I can, repair it. But I don't think that's going to be able to happen. So probably on Tuesday, which comes out in a couple days, I'll be dropping that transmission out of here. I'll be opening it up and see what the problem is. It's just, I drained it about 2 hours ago and there wasn't a whole lot in there. It was just a little trickle coming out at first, and then it just drip, drip, drip for a good half an hour, and there was nothing else. It seemed like it was dry. Woo! Alright guys, so I think I'll about wrap this up and get things cleaned up for the night. I'll be back in 2 days, keep on working on her. Well, of course her obvious name so far is just Sky. So, I've never owned a rear-wheel drive front-engine car before, especially with a stick shift. Save the manuals, guys. They're dying off. This actually came with a 5-speed. T50 is a 5-speed with a dog-leg pattern. So it's reverses towards you and up. And then first down, just straight down to first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Wind's picking up. It's been a stormy day. But I think I'll cut this video here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.